Okay, so let's fix the lighting and make our game look a little bit more creepy. The first thing we need to do is to go to product settings, and here we need to search for static lighting. And we need to enable allow static lighting. If you'll check this box, your engine will have to be restarted to apply those changes, so let's do that. And now, as you can see, our shadows are fixed, but this scene is super bright right now. It doesn't look good. So let's make this forest look actually creepy. First thing that we need to do is to add a post-process volume, and we can move this post-process volume to lightning. Now we can reset its location, and really important, we need to search for unbound, and this unbound will basically mean that this post-process volume will apply to entire world. So now let's go to exposure, and here we will just select this minimum and maximum. When we will change this to 0.5 and 0.5, and now you can see this is looking way better now, but still this level is super bright. What can we do to make it look darker? We can play around with this directional light, and you can see the default value is 6, and if we set it to 0, you can see this forest looks way better now. This actually looks like a horror game, but there is one more thing that we can change to make it look better. There is something called hide fog, and if we click on that, we can play around with the settings. For example, here we have this fog density. We can set it to 0.5 like I did here, because normally this looks like that. It is super dark, but if we will set the fog density to 0.5, the fog will appear, and here we can change the color of the fog. So we can make this fog like a pink or like a green fog. It depends on your game style, obviously, but I think I will just go with like a dark gray color, because this is just like a slightly whitish color, but it looks really good in my opinion. And this value, this fog density, if you will increase it even more to like 0.8, it will be super foggy. If it will be 1, you can see there's a lot of fog, but I think that 0.5 looks pretty good in my opinion. So we are done with the lightning. All right, so that's how our forest looks, and we have this player spawn, which is somewhere here, and we want it to be in the middle of this path, so we will move it up, press End to lock it to the floor. Now when we press play, you can see that this forest actually looks fantastic. If we press F, it will fire up our flashlight, and this is looking really nice. I really like that. If you want this forest to be even darker, what you can do is go to your post-process volume, and we can change this value to like 1 and 1. It will be even darker then. If we will do like 2 and 2, you can see this forest is super dark. If we press play, we can see pretty much anything without our flashlight. And I think I will leave it at 1, because it is a little bit darker than 0.5, and I really like that. And now our flashlight is also looking really good. This forest is looking awesome.